Yes, Mr. Orgeron. My name is Joe Smith from the Charleston Herald. And what I was wondering, sir, was now that you have a new offensive coordinator, you fired your old one, what is the LSU offense going to look like in 2018?
Well, what we're going to do on offense this year is we're going to have a pro-style offense, but also a spread-style offense. And we might use 5 wide receivers. We might use 4. We might even only use 3. And then next, what we're going to do is we're both going to pass the ball, and we're also going to run the ball. And we're going to use a tight end, sometimes maybe even 2 tight ends. So first you got the wide receivers. Then of course, with the run the ball, you got to have the running backs. So we're going to have the running backs run the ball. And then so sometimes we might pass it to the tight end in a spread/pro style offense.
Thank you, Coach Orgeron. Now, my second question is, we all know that you embody everything that is LSU football. You are from Louisiana. So can you give me some thoughts on how you feel about LSU as a program and, of course, recruiting for 2018?
Yeah, that's a great question. As you all know, I'm from Louisiana, and the thing that makes LSU so special is we are the state school in the state of Louisiana. There's other schools out there that you got. For instance, you got UCLA and USC, and then of course you got Alabama and Auburn in the same state, and you got a lot of other states out there that have 2 schools. But LSU, we are the only school in the state of Louisiana.
Thank you for that answer again, Coach Orgeron. My next question is, what can we expect from the LSU defense in 2018?
Well, I'm glad you asked me about the defense, because defense wins championships. We all know that, especially in the SEC. The first and most important thing that we do on defense is we try to stop the offense from scoring points. Yeah, that's right. So this is how it works. So the other team hikes the ball, and then they either run the ball or pass the ball, or they pretend like they're going to run the ball and they pass the ball. Either way, our job on defense is to stop them from either running or passing the ball.
Thank you, Coach Orgeron. One last question. So you mentioned earlier that you fired your former offensive coordinator, Matt Canada. Can you go a little bit more in depth into how that all went down?
Yes, that's right. I fired Matt Canada after 1 year. I made a big mistake there. He's clearly not from Canada, like I thought. I went up there and watched the CFL in the off season last year, and I said, these Canadians up here in the Canadian Football League, they really know how to pass that ball, and that's really what we haven't been able to do over the past 3 years or so, or really long before that, when Les Miles was still here. He didn't know how to pass the ball either. Hell, he had OBJ, and he made him look average. So anyway, I went up to Canada, watched the CFL, and I said, I got to get me one of these Canadians to coach this offense here. So I hired Mr. Canada himself, Matt Canada. It wasn't until about 6-7 games into the season last year that I figured out that this guy's not Canadian, and I done messed up something real big. I got rid of him, and like I said before, now that he's gone, we're going to run the ball and pass the ball, and hopefully get touchdowns.
Folks, there you have it. You heard it straight from the mouth of Coach Orgeron himself. He has big expectations for 2018.